Hey, hope you're doing okay. I'm going to show you a short overview of the Nikkei and how it's been performing last year. Uh, Not the last year, from last year until today, because I'm getting a lot of questions around how much percent is it in return every month. This is not the way it works. This is position trading, meaning you get a breakout buy, you enter the trade, and then you let it run for a while. It can be a year, it can be months. That's why we're not seeing profits every month using this system, this software. All right. So my plan here is to go back a year and see. So if you've invested last year until today, this is what you should have gotten basically. So let me start off in yeah, exactly a year in May or so. Yeah, let's start in May. And I'm gonna do this with a bit of tongue in cheek, if I can say that. The Nikkei, this is the Nikkei, right? I'm gonna write down the profits right there and see how it goes. So this is a stop loss area that we put right here. We create a limit order. We can change and use the units as much as we can. If you want one in unit, then your stop loss will be at 6,000. If we have 0.1 in unit, um, your stop loss will be at $600, right? Um, let's say we're starting. That's why we're saying that we recommend the amount with 10 to 15,000 at least to start off using the MarketPal Pro. You can also use it through an investing platform. But let's say you have $10,000 and you start investing in the Nikkei, right? And maybe you didn't invest. Maybe your risk was as to yeah, around a thousand to 1,500. That's a doable risk if you have 10K into your account. Let's say we start out with 10K. So this is how it works. You start off with 10K, you get a breakout buy, you put your stop loss where it says to put your stop loss, and I'm gonna just move it to where we get stopped out. We get stopped out the first position right there. So for the Nikkei, the first position, I'm gonna just round it up to make it easy for me. And this is it. This is the 2 units. So in this area right there, you can see that it's 2 units. The stop loss area is $400. So I would like to add some position. You will get, if using this system, you will get a risk management protocol on how to risk. So I'm willing to risk $1,000 on this trade because the stop loss is so small and it can give me more profits. So in this area, I'm still keeping it at the stop loss area right there. I'm just using a simple way of writing it down. That was the second breakout buy. Let's go to the other breakout buy right there. I'm putting my stop loss right there. 1,500, that's fine. I'm gonna risk 1,500. And what is the profit? Yeah, $100. Because we get stopped out right here because we keep moving our stop loss to the stop loss area because this is a trend following system because we are moving with the all-time highs. Never the bearish market, always the bullish market. Uh, yeah, that's the entry right there. And let's say we take another trade right here, and this trade is where we get stopped out. We get stopped out with, let's say, $1,000. So we lost $1,000 on this trade, right? Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. We have a breakout buy right there. We have a stop loss right there. I don't know why it's showing red. So I'm gonna do it again. I'm really trying to show you how this works and give you an understanding of how this works. So I'm gonna remove this one. So in this trade, I'm gonna maybe risk a little bit more, 1,500. Yeah, that's fine. I'm risking 1,500 on this trade. Where are all the stops being hit? It's around 500 in profit on this one. And if I make another buy on this right there, this is basically where we get stopped out. So we get stopped out. Yeah, I'm gonna make it $100 just to make it even. It says 54, but still I'm gonna make it 100, and I'm counting the other trade right there. You know what? Let's make it. So if I take the trade right there, I will lose 100. Yeah, let's make it 200. That's fine. So we make the math simple for us. Now, all right, I'm closing this down, and this is on October 2025. We have a long way to go, right? So in October 2025, we got stopped out right here. Now we got a different breakout buy right there. 0. Let's see, how much is the stop loss area? Yeah, that's fine. The stop loss area is at $1,200. That is fine. So where is our take profit? Our take profit is $17. So nothing. I don't even want to write something. And this is the second entry, and this is the stop loss. So we have minus 200. All right, I'm just going through it one by one because I know that this is valuable for people to see before making a purchase. Because the more you know, what happens? Discard. The more you know, the easier it is for you to make a decision if this fits you or not. Right? All right, so we have another trade right there. Create limit order. Yeah, $800. And let me see. No, that's too huge of a trade. So I'm gonna take a $860 trade, and my take profit area is at 500. So because this is where we get stopped out. 557. I'm just gonna round it up to 600. That's fine. Right? We have the second trade going there, and that's a $200 profit. And we have the other trade right there, and the loss is 68. I'm gonna do it 100 because we got stopped out right there. This is the war happening. That's why this happened. All right, and we have a running position right here, and you can see now that we are getting close to our. So this is a $1,000 trade, about $1,100 trade, and you can see we have running profits. We have a running profit of 1,000, let's say 400 to make it easy, of this trade that we entered right here on the Nikkei. And let's go to the other entry right there. We have a running profit of $1,000 right there. Or no, because this stop loss area, this is where I will put more. We have a running profit of $2,000 right there. We have another entry right. We have another entry right here. These are beautiful stop loss areas. Why? Because they're so tight. And we have another running trade right there with 3,000. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm just this is still running profits, by the way. These are not closed. And we have another discard. We have the last trade going in right there, and we see how much it will be. Yeah, around 200. And the trade is currently at the moment, we are in, did it work good? Let's 0. I don't want to count it because it's around break even. It doesn't matter. So this is it. This is it for the entire year. And let me do the math on this. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 losses, and these are the wins. This is how it works. I'm going to do the math on this. If you've invested this amount and you've used proper risk management, just like I did, I'm counting this through a tongue-in-cheek. 500, 600, 200, all right, plus 1,400 plus 2,000 plus 3,500 minus, how much is it? 1,500, right? So 9,300 by doing this is by the lowest. Like you're not risking much, you're not really entering the market aggressively, and this is, by the way, taken, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you spend 2 minutes on each entry using this rule-based system will give you, let's round it up. Let's say you get $10,000 for the entire year, and it's still running and giving you more profits because it can continue to the upside and giving you even more. So 9 times 2, if you're spending 2 minutes on each trade, that's 20 minutes. Let's round it up even easier. That's 20 minutes for the entire year. 20 minutes for the entire year means that you spend 1.6 minutes a month taking the trade. 1.6 minutes, and you receive $10,000 at the end of the year if you just waited 1 year. Is that fair? Of course. And this is what true freedom is, because when we day trade, we need to sit actively next to the chart. This is not you sitting actively next to the chart. This is us basically getting a signal, taking the trade, closing the laptop, and going living our lives. And if 1.6 minutes is too much, I don't know what to say. All right, this is the proof, by the way. This is the proof in the pudding. All right, this is the backtesting of the Nikkei. And if you want more information, if you have questions, I'm doing a webinar every Sunday at 6 o'clock European Standard Time. Can I say that? Yeah, every Sunday at 6 o'clock CEST, Central European Standard Time at 6 o'clock every Sunday. There's a webinar link on my live inside of YouTube. Feel free to check it out. Come join. Come skeptical. Come with questions. Come curious. I'm here to answer all your questions. All right. Take care.